So let's check out what I just bought. Day one. I picked up a 1973 Nova Super Sport. This is actually a car that belonged to my sister. We used to show cars back in the day. It would be me, my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother-in-law, and a few of our close family friends. Sister moved to Colorado, their husband and kids, and haven't had time to mess with the Nova. It's been sitting for quite a while, so I thought, well, I guess while I'm down here in Arkansas, I'll knock the dust off of it, offer him some money, and see if I can't get this thing back going again. And of course, like every other purchase I've made, the car doesn't run, and it's got a flat, so we aired up the tire, and then we hooked it up to this 1978 Chrysler Cordova, give a little bit of Mopar love, see if we can get this thing to start. It's just a battery. I know the car runs and drives, but it's been a long time since it's actually went down the road, and she didn't like the Mopar power on it. So that's what we're going to try to do today. So here's some actual footage from 10 years ago. Elm Springs, Arkansas had a car show, and we got our friends together and went for a cruise. This is the car back in the day. It's our buddy Bob's got a 496 and a 69 Chevelle. Then there's the Nova. Shined up really well. My mom's 57 Chevy. We still have this car. We've got this 55 Chevy two-door handyman delivery. Planning on building a Gaster out of it. There's the pink Challenger everybody knows. We got the Nova. Looks like it had the Chevy Rallies on it at one time. Here's another picture. Here's some more of the family. This is how it all started. The car was purchased in about 2006, 2007 in a salvage yard in Oklahoma. So Dad picked it up, brought it home, and started working on it. Here it is, right before we started doing all the work to it, smooth the firewall and all that stuff. So it was quite a ride. The family had a good time building it together. The motor is a 305. It came out of a Monte Carlo my uncle had built for me. I wrecked it right out of high school. The motor and transmission is good, so we put it in the Nova for time being. We planned on building a 350 later on, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Well, the battery's dead and our terminal is dead as well. So let's go get a battery. Picked up a cheap $50 Walmart battery. Ooh, need a new fuel filter, that's for sure. And let's crank on her and see if she'll start. We had some ice get in the car, so I was worried that they chewed plug wires or ignition or any kind of wires that was in there, but she's running nice and smooth. So I joined this group on Facebook. I know I'll die trying to pet this because that's basically me. So this armadillo was in a yard while I was working on the car, and I thought I'd go up and pet him. His name is Tank. All right, girls, it's day 2. Hush. It's day 2. You ready to go work on the Nova? This poor dirty old car is going to get a bath. She's nasty. Bit of cat on top of it. We don't have a cat over here. All right, let's give this thing a bath here. I found this total wet and black foam for tires in the car from back when we used to show it. I'm going to start out with that, see how it works. Let it sit on here, and then we will pressure wash it all out. Spotless. Got a lot more things to do to it. Was adding soap to the pressure washer and it decided not to work anymore, so this will be a good first attempt. We'll do some paint correction and buffing a little bit later on. Clean up a little bit better. But she looks good. Now we're going to do some assessments. But first we're going to go fishing. And to go fishing we're going to have to get some bait in the Roadrunner. Honk the horn, Eddie. That's gross. We're gonna go for a ride here. Back to work. We're gonna check some fluids first. Pretty good. We're gonna check the oil. Look, too bad. Got a little condensation, but it's not anything to be worried about. Power steering, I know it's good. We had a mouse get in the car and chew some wires, and they chewed a hole through our oil pressure hose. So I'm gonna have to replace that. I think I'll go with an electric one. So that'll be one of our first things to do to it. I know it's got new brakes, but no, let's check and see here anyway. Use some fluid. We'll add some fluid in that pretty quick. See, I used to work at a speed shop, so I got all kinds of chrome parts at a good price. So we'll clean her up, make her nice again. There's some down in there. We're going to have to put some fluid in it before we go. That'll be all right. Got plenty of all that. All right, let's put some fluid in her and take her for a test drive. Replace these here pretty soon as well. It's rusty and old. All right. Paisley, you go for a ride? Ipsy, you wanna go? Come on. Come on, girls. You ready to go for a ride? Paisley, Dipsy, come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Paisley. Come on. I know it's got to be your idea. I know it's. Now we got to start it up. I know the dash lights don't work. The heater does work. It was an AC car, but we kind of pulled that out a long time ago. Volt gauge works. Temperature gauge, I don't know on here. Don't know about the fuel. I hope it don't work. And we know the oil pressure don't work. We got another one back there. But got some wiring to do. Got some things. But we'll take it around the block. We'll see what happens. It was the Orange Crush. When we showed it, she got a bunch of Orange Crush merchandise. Oh, what is that noise? We're rubbing. All right, check that out. Window down so Dipsy can stick her whole body out the window. Paisley's just gonna sit and be a good girl. All right. Wiper? All right, wipers work. So the real question is, will she do a burnout? Let's find out. You're a little weak. A lot of people behind me. Oh well. Well, that's it for the first video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to see some of the other cars. I do this all the time, playing around with it, tinkering with it. Take the girls with me. Just having a blast. Catch you on the next one. Been sitting. It's kind of hard to do when you got a dog in your lap. So it's her place. She won't go on you anywhere else.